the crow's Black Forest wisdom record in the early morning forest. A crow named Hai Hai stood on a pine branch. Its feathers are a bright black, as if dyed with ink but shining. When its tail spreads out, it looks like a small fan. The most flexible part is its sharp black beak, which can pick up all kinds of small objects. At first, some little animals thought the black feathers were not good, but gradually everyone found that the black head was full of smart ideas and was the little wisdom expert in the forest. One early morning, Hai Hai was sorting out the small branches and pebbles she had collected in a tree hole, when suddenly she heard an anxious jiggy-gee sound. It was the little sparrow twit. It had wrapped its favorite red rope around a high branch and had been jumping around for half a day, but the rope was getting tighter and tighter. Hai Hai hurriedly flew over, carefully hooked one end of the rope with his sharp beak, then grabbed the branch with his claws to steady his body. Slowly, he untied the rope wrapped around the branch and gently threw it to Tuan. "Thank you, Hai Hai. You are so smart," Tuan, holding a red string in his mouth, flew around Hai Hai twice and gave it a plump grain of wheat he had found. In the morning, Hai Hai was drinking water by the stream when he saw the little squirrel Layli squatting on a rock, worried. Layli wanted to carry the nuts hidden in the tree hole home, but the tree hole was too high. It jumped several times but still couldn't reach the entrance. Hai Hai's eyes lit up. He picked up a long branch from the grass beside him, inserted one end of the branch into the tree hole, and with a gentle lift, he hooked out the nut. He also helped Lele put the nut into its small pocket. Lele held the nuts and shook his big tail at Hai Hai, saying, "Hai Hai, your method is even more effective than my little paws." At noon, it suddenly began to drizzle in the forest. The newly hatched little rabbit Guagua couldn't find a place to take shelter from the rain. It huddled under the mushroom umbrella and even got its ears wet by the rain. When Hai Hai saw this, he immediately flew to the nearby bushes, picked up several large lotus leaves, and used branches to place the lotus leaves on the mushroom umbrella, building a double-layer small rain shelter. Guagua hid in the awning and was no longer afraid of getting wet in the rain. Mother Rabbit even specially found a sweet berry and asked Guagua to give it to Hai Hai as a thank you gift. In the evening, the rain stopped and a rainbow appeared on the horizon. Hai Hai was standing on a pine branch with sweet berries in her mouth. Watching her friends play in the forest, Tuan was jumping around among the branches, and Lily was running home with nuts in her arms, obediently gnawing on the green grass under the awning. It shook the water droplets on its wings and suddenly felt that its black feathers were not ugly at all. Being able to help its companions solve problems with its smart mind was more important than anything else. It turns out that even a tiny crow can become a favorite friend of everyone with its wisdom. The days in the forest, because of the smart Hai Hai, have become more beautiful than a rainbow and sweeter than berries. 以上翻译结果来自有道神经网络翻译 YNMT 通用场景主句对照 AI 人设